Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. And this reading is going to be for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see, Holy Spirit, show me the overall energy. So then we're going to be looking, Cancers, at your energy as well as your cross watchers energy. Always remembering that the reading can go vice versa. It's going to be recommended to look at the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and to understand that not everything happens for everyone at the same time. We're going to be exploring, like I said, your emotions, the possible emotions, your side of the story, your cross-watcher side of the story, and whether or not you guys will communicate and work this out. Let's get right into this. Holy Spirit, show me the overall energy of this reading for the Cancers. I heard Gemini right away. Commit to self-care rituals. Cancers or cross-watchers. This might be an amazing time of self-care. Self-care may be needed at this time because I do feel that there is someone that is coming to look for clarity in the situation. Clarity may be needed, possibly having to do with an Aquarius, Capricorn, or Aries individual. I got Leo and I got Libra, Taurus, and Pisces so far. Forgiving, softening your heart. I'm seeing success for you. And I'm also seeing like maybe a sudden change to a situation. Yeah, Cancer, you come up in reverse. Yeah, Cancer, maybe you're not sure if you want to start over with somebody. But it looks to me that there's going to potentially be some forgiveness that takes place here between you and someone. At the end of the day, since we're talking about self-care rituals, this could be some type of self-forgiveness. But I feel like this could be you, Cancer, where maybe you're wanting to voice how you feel. There's something that you do want to say. It says you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. There's something that you do want to say. Some of you are definitely messengers, and this could be you maybe being in the limelight, the spotlight. Emotional energy. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. So yeah, I feel like emotions are at an all-time high in this situation. Could be some hard feelings, and the lesson here is about radical self-acceptance. Yeah? Is what I'm seeing. Like there could be body image issues at the end of the day, but yeah. Random side note, I see issues with work. That could be, it might require your attention unless you met somebody through work. Or there could be a work situation where somebody is interfering. I see a love triangle here. Somebody is definitely involved with somebody at work, it looks like. And it may have gotten to the point, for some of you, that's the case. Some of you, you may have gotten to the point where you're settling in a situation with somebody. And for some of you, you may have kids with this person or just have a desire to have kids with somebody. It looks like there's a soulmate connection here. But the issue is that somebody got caught up in a friends with benefits type of situation. But maybe somebody they were attracted to at work. And for some of you, this is an ex that may have come in between you guys. I feel like there could be somebody that's unhappily married. This could be you and your ex, even if you guys were not married on paper. Somebody may have had some type of sexual attraction to somebody else and gotten involved with somebody else on the rebound. And it looks like there's emotional baggage that somebody hasn't dealt with. And there may be a need to release it. And it may have something to do with father-daddy issues here. I see a common law relationship for some of you guys. For some of you, it looks like your father may be returning to the situation, or some issues pertaining to relationship with father could be relevant, or mother. Childhood issues could be at the forefront in your situation. All right. I see a Virgo. Or someone with Virgo in their chart. Cancer. I see somebody is rude. pompous. You may feel this way regardless of whether this is true or not. This could be how your person is feeling. I feel like there's somebody that maybe feels like you guys can't work it out. And there may have been something that somebody said that really sticks out in somebody's mind, possibly a Leo, Cancer. You could definitely be on the Cancer Leo cusp, or you could be dealing with another Leo that you feel is rude, and somebody that triggers you. Somebody said something in haste, maybe in the middle of an argument, that really hurt you, that you're having a difficult time forgetting. And for that reason, it looks like you may be blocking this person out. You may be putting out a clear boundary because somebody may have thought they were getting away with something. But Cancer, I feel like that Cancer temper may have risen up to the temper and just risen up. And I feel like you're putting your foot down in this situation, and you may be recognizing that somebody is just dodging commitment. You may have been in this endless cycle with somebody over and over again, waiting for them to get it together, waiting for them to commit, and it looks like to no avail. You may have felt stuck in a situation with this person, somebody that overtalks you and somebody that puts you down. Somebody that maybe you feel doesn't even give the minimal effort in a relationship, whether this is financially or otherwise. Sagittarius wants to pop up. So for some of you, there could be a Sagittarius involved in the picture that betrayed you. I see somebody that likes to play the field, somebody that likes to go from house to house, home to home, sleeping with other people, and it does feel like snooping. You may have found out that your partner had betrayed you, had betrayed your trust in a situation. And so I feel like maybe left you for their baby's mom. Yeah, but somebody was two-timing you. I feel like you may be aware of what happened since then, since whatever played out has happened. That your partner may have slept with a coworker or an ex. And I feel like since then you may have blocked this person. Because it's like there's a situation, an episode that continues to come up in this relationship. A revolving pattern, or maybe even a revolving argument that comes up in this relationship where somebody is saying, I can't move past what you did. I can't let it go. I've lost faith in this connection. And somebody may have felt like you chose a sexual relationship with somebody else over them. And right now you may be choosing your pride over making things right with them. Whether this is your kid or somebody else. Like your child may be feeling like this way. That maybe you're not giving them the attention that they need. Maybe not stepping up financially or paying financially for a child. There could be a child that may feel shortchanged with a parent. A parent that was not present. A parent that didn't give to the situation. And it could be a child that may feel betrayed and feel less than in the situation. It could be a child that may be hurting. It could be your own child, Cancer, or could be a parent that may feel this way toward a child possibly. And yeah, somebody is just walking away, needing some distance from the situation, thinking things over and feeling confused about what direction to take with this. Because I definitely feel that the trust is broken and somebody recognizes the other one as being manipulative. And this is either you, Cancer, or your cross watcher that is wondering if these differences that you guys have had could even be mended. Because there may be somebody that may doubt, it could be your mom that may doubt that you guys can reconcile after some things that may have happened. Your mom may have been over the top with you, or some of you might feel like your teenager or your child may have been rude to you, disrespectful to you in some way. Now, this could be a parent putting down a boundary here. Could have been a parent that got wind of a child's deception or some type of betrayal. because it looks like somebody was caught gossiping, or some type of online slander may have taken place between you and your kid, or you and whomever in the situation. But there was definitely some cheating here for some of you guys. You have a lot of love for this individual, but it looks like temptation took precedence over the situation. And some type of lingering misunderstanding is what's been like left up in the air between the two of you guys. And I feel that there's somebody that's been left to heal on their own. But I feel like there's a lot of emotions here, like we talked about, a lot of emotions that may be coming up. And I feel like there's somebody that maybe feels a need to voice how they really feel. And this could actually lead to forgiveness and some self-acceptance here. This could be somebody who is self-deprecating, somebody that may have issues with self-esteem. It could be a kid as a result of a non-existent relationship with a parent, or an unhealthy relationship with a parent. But what's at the bottom now is the Two of Cups. So I feel like maybe you have been been through the ringer with somebody, fed up with somebody in the past. Maybe you guys may move on from that and reunite. So there could definitely be a reunion here. And since I see forgiveness here for the Cancer side of the reading, but of course this is a general reading, it can go vice versa. I feel like the potential for forgiveness may be there. Let's take a look at possible energy of your cross watcher. Looks like your cross watcher may be the one that feels taken for granted, or either this is them acknowledging, you know what, I took you for granted. I did. Slow down and rest. You need it. So I feel like you guys are taking a much needed break from this connection, because it's much needed. It may be, absolutely needed for you guys to take a break. This person is really taking some time to evaluate their life, slowing things down. Their circumstances could have put them in a position to have to slow down and think about some things that maybe they've avoided thinking about. Maybe it's your pain, what they put you through. Could have been something that they were trying to dodge, maybe not think about. But it looks like somebody is having a lot of regrets, because this could be you or your cross watcher. Somebody is looking back now that they have slowed down and evaluated. They're saying, I wish I had treated you better. And that they love you, and maybe they lost themselves for a while with the road that they were going down. It could be that somebody has addictions here. Somebody's saying you and I were too young in the past. I met you in a time in my life when I was young and immature and young-minded. So I feel like there's somebody that's trying to say, don't hold that against me. So water sign, this could be you, Cancer, or you could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know. It doesn't look like your cross watcher feels like they can come back. They may not feel like you want them back. Somebody, okay, so your cross watcher may feel like you have a wall up. So may they. Somebody is recognizing that, so they may be putting down their walls. It looks like your person doesn't feel like that. Somebody feels taken for granted. Somebody feels like they undervalued themselves in a situation. That could be something that has absolutely nothing to do with you, but something that predated this relationship. They may be working through their issues. They may be letting down their walls to communicate with you. So if somebody has Earth in their chart, I definitely feel like a fire sign may communicate with an Earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, will possibly be the one that reaches out. Oh, they're saying, but can you let your guard down too? Because somebody may have felt like you lost your cool with them. You stood up. Maybe you did voice how you really felt in the situation. They may not have found a way to move on from you. Neither one of you may have moved on from one another. Even though there may have been somebody else involved in the picture, it looks like there's still some emotions there. There's some things that have been unsaid. And I don't feel like your person is happy with the way that things turned out. Give me one quick second. So for my hearing, Sagittarius is so strong, and I know that I'm reading for Cancer, but for some of you, you may have a Sagittarius thrown in the mix. Somebody can't forget about you, I feel. Somebody, your cross watchers just can't get over you. Or this might be your energy. Okay, what they probably can't get over is their lifestyle. So somebody could definitely be a womanizer. This is definitely not a one-woman man if we're talking about a male here. Somebody may feel like you always have them in the middle of a third-party situation, and that you always take the easy way out and resort to cheating. Somebody did have childhood issues. So this person could be a child at heart, or they just couldn't let you get close to them because of some type of childhood issue, childhood trauma that they dealt with in the past. I'm saying for that reason, I really couldn't let you get that close to me, but I really do love you, and you really do mean a lot to me. Somebody may say to themselves that they feel you even though the two of you are apart. This person may be acting like they're unaffected. They feel nothing. Dodging their feelings right now. And maybe this person may have ventured off and started a new relationship with somebody else. Yeah? Person that they were sneaking around with, they may have started something new with them. I feel that there's someone that wants to tell you how they feel, but they may feel like you're not interested. Or they get the impression that you don't want to be bothered. Somebody may stay awake thinking about you, may not want to admit it readily, but somebody is losing sleep over the situation, really. You may have left when you found out the truth here and blocked somebody. And I feel like right now things are stormy, things are hazy between the two of you. And because of some type of misunderstanding, some things that were said that somebody is still hurt over. I feel that there's someone here that has not moved on from you that is looking for forgiveness. Especially a fire sign individual. Somebody with strong fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could feel that way toward a Taurus individual. Things are going unsaid because, again, somebody does not feel like they can disturb your energy. That you want to be bothered. They're pretty clear that maybe you guys butt heads. Maybe you guys disagree about some things, yeah? It's a fire sign. Fire sign is prevalent in your Cancer reading, and that's who I got for the Cancer love reading. I got Aries, Leo, Sag for you, and you got another fire sign here. Yeah, so this is definitely for some of you, somebody with clear fire in their chart. Maybe fire and air. Somebody just got tired of somebody being a player, though, and a con artist. And somebody is feeling like, I'm tired of having to justify all the reasons that you should see my worth and be with me and cherish me and appreciate me. I'm tired of having to chase you down for some type of validation of my feelings. And I'm tired of you juggling multiple relationships and multiple people. Because it's looking like somebody is really in love with you, Cancer, or vice versa. But right now, somebody may just be avoiding commitment. And it may have you or your cross watcher feeling like you're waiting in vain for this person to get it together, for them to see the light. Because maybe you feel like you've given this person ample opportunity to do something about this situation, the way that it is, their relationship in shambles, and they've done absolutely nothing. I do feel like your person might be depressed, might be thinking about the situation, might feel a bit sad, may feel like they can't really do much about it. But this person is unhappy in the situation the way that it is. The fact that they've been treated you unfairly or vice versa. But I do feel that there is a lot of love here, that somebody absolutely does love you or vice versa, still attracted to you, and let you come closer than anyone else. So even though there may have been a side situation involved, Doesn't look like that person compares to you. Even though there may have been some others that came between the two of you, some distractions here, they love you. No matter what. No matter what the situation looks like right now, no matter what type of childhood healing that needs to happen right now, and it may look like they don't give a care for a majority of you guys, Cancerians, this person loves you. This fire sign in particular, fire comes up very strong in your reading. You got Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, Pisces, your own energy, Cancer and Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Scorpio comes up the strongest for water. Aries and Leo come up the strongest for fire and air. I mean, it's all three of the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Bottom line, I feel like it could be your cross watcher, the fire sign individual. For some of you that are wrapped up in a fire sign, or somebody with predominant fire in their chart, it doesn't even have to be their sun sign. Somebody may have blocked somebody for a while, and it has left somebody feeling pretty sad and feeling like they can't do anything to fix it. I strongly feel that somebody does want forgiveness at the end of the day, and somebody may have some self-acceptance issues to work on, because it could be that somebody has some issues with self-acceptance because of some type of childhood, mommy issue, daddy issue. Somebody may need to forgive themselves, and somebody may not be in the healthiest mental state, may have not in the past to really give you the best that they could. Even if this was a parent that was neglectful of a child, was not there for a child, it could have been that somebody just didn't have it. Could have been somebody who was in addiction, or whatever the case may have been. They just were not in the best position at the time to give you what you may have deserved or wanted. And maybe you guys are seeing things from completely different filters. They may see things one way, you may see things a different way. Especially if addictions and patterns are kind of like rolled up in the mix. It could be that somebody sees things from a lens of victimhood. Somebody that throws stones and tries to hide their hand. They do things to you and then turn around and become the victim in the situation. Could be a situation that you could be dealing with that. Somebody definitely sees the truth due to intuition. I see an eternal love. So some of you, this could be like a twin flame. But somebody is more about play and being childish and whatever the case may be in the situation. So let's see how this may play out for the Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I do see somebody reaching out. Like I said, it would possibly be the fire sign. And let's see how this may play out. All right, the situation may improve. You guys may reach some type of middle ground in this situation, but there is potential for this to improve. You may want to get some more information. There could have been somebody that was trying to get more information but blocked somebody from seeing some things. Yeah, it's like somebody wasn't trustful of your word, and they went looking for some more information and they found it. Yeah, that's possibly what happened. I'm getting a yes that would have been the case. Yeah, and I feel like this was a lesson about listening to your intuition, because it does look like, Cancer, that you're very intuitive and your intuition picked up exactly what was really going on. I feel like somebody did, in fact, leave for somebody else, and somebody feels like it's unlikely that maybe you guys can reconcile this and get things back going, because it does look like the health of this situation is just kind of wavering and someone wants to improve it, and they might just do that in the near future. Cancer or cross watcher, making a decision about that, deliberating about that. Is this possible? Do I have the courage? Do I have the nerve to do this? But somebody, no doubt, is looking for clarity about whether or not this is the right time. clarity about how the other one may feel, because there could be a lot of assumptions being made in this situation. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Advice, Holy Spirit, for Cancer. Surrender fear. Confirmation. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Out of fear and narratives that someone is creating in their mind, that could be why there is a delay with someone coming forward. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So there could be a parent, if your child's other parent, maybe they're not stepping up, maybe they're not being supportive. There could be someone in your life, child, parent, whomever is the case, could be someone that's not being supportive, and maybe somebody may decide to step up. But at the bottom of the deck is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of trying to make everyone else happy. There could be everyone else's opinions thrown in the mix. This could be you sacrificing your sense of happiness out of fear. Maybe fear of being alone. Your spirit guides are definitely trying to get you to make a decision, to evaluate what's needed in your life and what you may be alleviating out of your life, and where you may need to speak up. Maybe assert yourself with something in your life. Your voice may need to be heard. This could definitely be your inner child's voice, because there's a lot of emotion behind maybe something that maybe you don't feel like you can get your point across without there being an argument. I don't know. It's just going to be different for everybody. But this is what I see for the Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by heading over to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. If you found that this reading was helpful, Cancers, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And Cancers, if you decide to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. All right, Cancers, it's been fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out and happy holidays.